25th of February, we're here at Learmount Forest. We did a wee walk this morning. Luna's been fed. She's a wee cut paw. We keep an eye on it. I see there's a wee path going down past this church. I'm happy to go on out. That's a wee community centre now. I was speaking to a man in the woods earlier on. He was telling me there's a third bridge crossing the stream. And there's another water wheel in the village that was used to make electricity for the village at one time. But I imagine it would have started off with something else and then turned into make electricity. But I don't know if there's a path down here or not by the church. I'm just going to take a wee look before we go into the village. Maybe not. It's a funny place for a church, isn't it? I don't think that church was open today. There's no sign to tell you what church it is. So maybe it's not even used anymore, but there's graves in it. How do people go to visit the graves? Unless they have another gate from the village to the other side. There's a wee side gate there. So there's no path down the way. No big tombs or nothing in there. You think the main family of the house might have been buried in there, some of the family, maybe the crypts inside the church. You know what, Luna? We're going to take a wee walk back around here. I don't know. I don't normally go around church graveyards. But there's nothing there saying dogs aren't allowed. There's not a lead. Just want to see if there's any tombs belonging to the house. Pretty modern gate there. Oh no, no paint on the graveyard now. You'll be haunted. It's funny how there's nothing to tell you what church it is. I look at the wee string outside, they pull the bell. It's actually outside the church. Aye. It's a modern cable, like, it's not a rope, it's a modern steel cable. Oh, there's flowers and all in the church. The church is used. What all nice wee modern flowers. No stained glass, but the windows have been changed, you see. PVC. My boy house one time, pipe organ inside. It's very hard to get PVC to curve. It's very expensive. It may have been, oh, look at this here, look. There's your man in there now, look. The burial place of John Byer Rivers, Esquire, Learmount. That's where he's buried in there. Just the one name on it, and saying that, the rest of the family, that was put on when they put up his railings. Would have had a wee lock and all on it one time, wee lock and key. But it's funny how there's no slabs of stone over the top, isn't there? You think they'd have more than that. Like the ruins is definitely built. See, I always think back years ago, these old graveyards can go back as far as abbeys and all out there. And the people are bound to get, like, can they put a grave down there now? I'd imagine this place, you know, people are getting dug up. But by putting something like this here, you won't get dug up. A wee blacksmith's made that there, boys, look. It's been banged down there with a hammer. It didn't take us long to find that, did it? Nothing to say what dates or nothing else. I would say he probably had that bolt in before he died. On this way, Luna. So that might be all worth saying. It's stained glass window. Plenty of space here, boy. Plenty of space. It's not to say what the church is. There's no other gates in here. This is the one gate in here. Pretty good tarmac and all. Well, I don't know. Look at this grave. It looks like a pretty impressive stone. 817, 1892. What the way they put it? The girl's name, who fell asleep on, and then the date, age 17. It was definitely, that wee church wasn't open this morning. And what time were you here at, Luna? About 10 o'clock or so? You think there'd be gates open or some life at that time? No life. On that side, Luna. You know what, but if that's the church, one of them was at their wee school. That might be a wee school in its time, you know. Makes sense, wouldn't it? That's a great big tree there, boys. Go to the wee village now, Lana. We'll go to the village. See if we find this third water wheel, or second water wheel. It's cold now, Lana. It's cold. You don't feel as cold when you see frost in the ground, but see when there's no frost in the ground, it's cold. I love it that there, boys. I don't want to get the wind in the video. I'll get in the way back. It's a wee tractor and trailer. Brilliant job, there, boys. Come on, Lena. Come on, Lena. Come on. A lot of times you go places, you get play parks. Like the one in Londonderry has a wee airplane in it because of Amelia Earhart. She landed a plane there. You have a big ship there and up in Carrickfergus. King William landed in the ship and all the best. They have a big ship in the play park. And there's a train down at what do you call a place in Dublin? Begins with a B. I forget the name of it. They have a train because of the big viaduct next to the park with a train on it. That one there's got a tractor and trailer. We're in the country here, boys. We're in the country. And saying that, there weren't many tractors and trailers here, really. It's all quad bikes because it's all sheep. It's all out. Yeah, straight in the spit. Maybe down that way. Down that way is green fields. But once you go this direction, it's all heavy. You're just on the edge. You're on the edge here. It's pretty big size too. Made of big logs. I can't keep it with the winds there, look. If the plane's empty on the way back, I'll get a wee shot of it. But I've never seen a play park with a tractor and trailer. Oh, that tomb up there, I forgot. I went up that tomb one time. Sign there for tomb on golf club. Took a wee walk up there. It was a wee willow. And the whole field was full of spiders. There's like stuff out of Indiana Jones. The whole field was all webs. You looked at it, millions of spiders. Millions of spiders. Oh, look at this here. There's like something here in it. Bit of history or something. It's a Republican Memorial in it. Republican Memorial. That's why the wee Church of Ireland Church is empty and the chapel's full. Then the solar panels in that house, someone's looking a wee bit dodgy, the different colours. I haven't seen that before. It must be starting to feel, eh? Learmount Resource Centre. Wee bus shelter made of wood. That wouldn't survive a lot of places. Now there's street signs here in Gaelic as well. There's a wee panel over there. I have to read this wee panel over there. I don't like going back and forward across roads, but we're not too busy here. I think that's the rush hour there. The rush hour is finished. Park Village. Boy, my work. Grew up in Park. Married a Stefan girl. This panel is one of several across the Sperrin, blah blah blah. The village main street, I'll say the main street looked the same today when we go on it. The village main street in the 1950s. I don't think it's going to look any different than it. Prices have gone up, that's about it. I might read that, there's the mill. That's what I'm hoping to see there, that waterway. I'll turn the camera off and read a wee bit of this here. Quigley's Mill, April 2004. So should be something to see. Brief history. I'm no good at names. I just can't do names. History of Park Village. And, so I'll leave wee bits out when it comes to names. In 1659, the population living in places in 16 was 16, and then the other wee place 12. So you had an upper and lower. One is 16 and one is 12. That was a population in 1659. In 1730, the lands around the village were owned by Captain Montgomery of Leamer. And at the end of the 18th century, the estate had passed to the Bedford family by marriage, and it was Henry, whoever his name was, who first developed the village after 1830. So before 1830, you've got 28 people on the surrounding area. I know that you don't like history at times, but no, it's history. People are interested in the history, Pat. Do you know what I mean? Like, your wee ancestors, where they came from, we don't know. We're going to find out. By 1831, the village had a new Church of Ireland, school, flax mill, and corn mill. So, your man developed the village by 1830. The boy Bedford, he got it by marriage, and after that he started doing it up. I started doing the village from 1830 to 1831. A year later, the Church of Ireland Church was there, the school, the flax and corn mill, and the existing old Roman Catholic Church. The Roman Catholic Church was built, the first one was built in 1730, but was replaced in 1871. By the end of the 19th century, the population of the village was recorded at 274 people. It's getting big then, boys, it's getting big. The village in 1850 had a national school, 2 churches, public house, they get now pubs going, forges, with an S named it up. No, hold on. Hi there. No ground, Lena. You're okay, we're fine, come. No ground, pal. You're the nice.
She'll follow you.
Lucy, come on.
He's growled a wee bit there, Lena. You showed yourself up. That's a wee Labrador. He's on lead, you see, on lead. Lena doesn't like dogs on leads. Where were we? 272. I was just throwing on by that time, pals. The village in 1850 had a national school, 2 churches, public house, they're getting the boozers going. Forges, dispensary. So more than one forges, competition going on here now, boys. Dispensary, grocers, and a revenue police barracks. By 1905, the village had 3 forges. It's expanding, a lot of metal banging going on. Post office, school, 2 churches, and a water-powered timber sawmill. Records this time also show the rectory near the former site of the barracks, which was named Park Hill or Laurel Hill. So there you are now, look. There's a big fine place. I was saying out, if the next big development Park will get now, if anybody was ever investing any money here, look, a hardware store. Hardware. See, they could redo that sign and say in year 2000 hardware store. That looks pretty new there, you know. All new concrete and all. Park is still expanding. They're expanding yet. If you want a drainage pipe, this is where they come here. They stopped in here in Park. Kitchens too, Devine's Kitchens. So they need to redo a sign, so they will. So they can put down like a part-time Church of Ireland Church, Devine's Kitchens, a couple of other things. I wonder when they're going to get an off license, isn't it? The pub's going to start getting an off license. How's there?
Right.
So, is this the main street we're in now? Is this the main street? I don't think there's too many streets here now. Come on, Nana. Come on, this way. You got a squeeze there, Lena. As well, you lost a bit of weight this last week and been sick. You wouldn't have got past that sign. Oh, that there, the old fuel station here, the old pump. They tried to protect it. They're trying to protect the bar. Man said something maybe about bar, a path behind the bar. How do you get a path behind there? So there's one of them old. Them men has wheels, a wee ball on the side, and the wee thing used to spin around inside it. A pedal pump. There's a pedal pump there. They covered the whole thing, trying to protect it. They're better off with a hammer here. Do you know what? If there's a thing behind that bar, we're not going to get behind the bar. That'll be trespassing here. I wonder where this is higher here. That big building up front there, that looks like something you have a police barracks, isn't it? It's a big bike right here. It's not like I'm talking about it takes long to walk around Park, isn't it? We're near the end of the village, I think. Where do we see the chapel? Look, somebody's booked the wee sign down. Aye. Hey, I'll tell you what, you think there's a wee sleepy village? See that bicycle? He has got a petrol motor in that bicycle. A petrol motor. How many things you like getting in there? See when he gets up on the back road, there's no place around. I bet starting that thing up. Oh, there's a couple of local puppies there. Go rip your head off, won't it? Move it that bar there, he's on about walking behind the bar, but you wouldn't want to walk down somebody's lane. Lynch's bar, that's the bar your man was on about, there's a wee path behind that. Look, there's more of them leaflets, read them earlier. If you got COVID, you can put a claim in. See if you're in Park, you put a claim in and buy yourself a bicycle with a petrol motor. We're running out of footpath now, Luna. I don't see no water wheel here. That's the stream, and I'm going to this bridge. But to go down as far as the bridge, see if we can see a riverside walk of any kind. Now he was saying another bridge, across footbridge, it will take you to the other side. So can't be a man there at all when he's walking around the woods, a local man. It's full of information, so he was. But local people can jump hedges and stuff that I wouldn't be able to jump. On the night side it. So when they mentioned this village, there was an upper and lower. That wee settlement over there could be the other part they're on about. There's two names mentioned in that sign. So folk lived over there and folk lived over here, but then the village was done with your man at a certain date. That's what I get out of the sign. Could be wrong. That's a new bridge. A lot of bridges were destroyed here. Was it about 5 years ago, would it be? We had lots of floods and lots of bridges were destroyed. Roads closed down. The one in Clary was destroyed. Over half the bridge fell down. And they rebuilt them and they put the arches in, but see how it's all reinforced concrete? So this bridge is all reinforced concrete arches. So this bridge was washed away as well. The wall on the right hand side looks older. The wall on this side's new. So half the bridge would have fell down. And then what they did then, when they rebuilt the new ones, they can make them wider then. But if you're going this far side now, that's probably the reason the old one. There's water wheel, Luna. Oh, I don't know, Luna. We're out in the back of beyond now. Look at me walk over here, Luna. Another bar. There's bars everywhere. Oh, it says walk behind the bars. Nothing but bars. Can't really see it right with all the twigs and all, but that's the original old bridge there. It could have just been expanded. Maybe this one didn't fall, but a whole pile of them did. The one in Clary fell. I see that one did too, Luna. No point in going down there, Luna, is it? I didn't see this water wheel, but we'll take a walk down. We'll take a walk down, Luna. The Bridge House Bar. Oh, no scrounging, Luna, no scrounging. She's trying to eat a bap or something. So I wonder, is this all counted as park today? There's something I always fancy doing there. I'm not doing it now, like, I'm not going to pay out my eyes. You see them shipping containers? And they have the driveway in between. And I had the idea that I would put two shipping containers in my garden. But I would put them 10 foot apart. And if you're standing there, shipping containers are a brave height. And then what I would do then was put a set of steel road doors between them. And then put a roof over the top and decking. And then what you would have then is a garage with two storage containers and a decking that's higher up and gets the sunshine. Well, there's two containers, they're further apart like. But look, there's wiring up here, boys. That's like something you get in Donegal there, isn't it? The wiring up. The white cables just hang around the place. That's BT there doing that. This path goes on out, this path must go to Dungiven, does it? If you drive out, oh look at the mountain over there, Austell, so we drive over it. I was going to say, see you drive out this road here, you go out no distance. There's a sharp turn to the left that goes to Dungiven. And there's a wee road turns off to the right that goes up through them Sperrins there. See all the snow on them? That's the loveliest wee road in Northern Ireland. You go over a cattle grid, you're in the middle of nowhere. And it's not very, very, very long. But once you go up there, you can stop your engine, you're not going to hear nothing for ages like. Wee single track road. I loved doing it years ago on the motorbike. Now that I see the snow up there, now the road itself shouldn't have much snow on it. If there was snow, you'd have bothered turn to come down. But I would say that snow's just up in the heather. I might take a wee run up there in the car, you know. Now there's the official park village there now. The sign. There we're at the edge. Might take a wee scoot up there in the car, Luna. But it gets dark early now, like it's. And if you go on to Dungiven that way, it doesn't go straight to if you went on to goes to Draperstown, but doesn't go, that wee road doesn't go straight anywhere. It's just a road that goes over the mountain that brings you out onto another road. And you could go on to Cookstown. You could go to Draperstown, not the Rex. It brings you out near the reservoir. I've been on a nice wee walk we do sometime now. Around the reservoir. But this time of year now, like, it's dark too early. Back at the wee bridge again. Park Farmers Group Charity Tractor Run. Sunday the 27th of August. Gee, that's a long time away. 23, that's a bit late. I think it's 23, have they not moved up the modern times? Something else, they're doing their renovations. 23. That tractor runs in 2023 then. But behind the times here in Park, I tell you. There you are, there's the name of the place there now. Learmount Road. I don't know how you pronounce that. Altitude Lower. So you've got Altitude Lower. So going by that sign, somebody lived over here and then somebody lived over the far side. Going by that wee sign I read. There's a community. I see chapels like that direction, to Brave Dustins. There's a big hall must belong to the chapel. This pedestrian bridge, I presume, must be near the chapel. It was washed away, the boy was saying anyway, and they're rebuilding it and it'll be open shortly. So there's a housing estate over on this side, chapel that side. There's the waterway there, boys. There's the waterway straight in front. The mill is all gone like. So they're saying that would have been a wee corn mill and all the rest, but so your boy in Learmount House built that mill when he built the village, and he built the police barracks and all that. So I imagine that big fancy house, the biggest house in the village, would have been the police barracks. Because the police would probably have slept in there in them days. They just didn't, they would have lived there, probably would have been a house where they was in charge, as well as doing all the administration work. And then later on it produced electric for the village. But when it produced electric for the village, what electric did people have? A light bulb. It's not like now, like charging up cars. So he was said we're walking behind this bar here. So I don't think I'm going to see very much if I did walk on the fancy gate on there. Maybe I had to go through that field. Some farmers don't want pups in the field, foot and mouth disease and all. Maybe sheep up there, that's the type of country we're in here now. Once you go from Park up the ways up to the Sperrins, sheep. That wee road is on about, there's no fences. Once you cross the cattle grid, there's no fences. There's very few roads you can drive over a big open mountain like, with no fences. And that's, I think, it makes it special. But seeing the snow and that today, I feel like going up it, don't I? But we'll have to just go up and turn around again. There's one or two wee spots along it where you could pull over like. Maybe I'll do a 3-point turn over on them then and come back down again now. See that bar over there? I would say the White House beside it was the barracks. Come on over, Luna. But I said that wee touristy plaques to tell you what the buildings were. Oh, come over say hello, you there. Wrap your head up. Aye. That boy sells tools, fixings, agricultural supplies, paint and decor, gardening, home care. Has it all in that wee shed over there. Farm gates and all that. You think if it was a footbridge there'd be a wee pedestrian sign telling you, wouldn't you? But then the swinging bridge is saying, well, it doesn't have a sign. Oh, I forget about the footbridge today, Pet. I'll come back next year when we know it's open and look for it. I'll take a wee run up this road now, see the snow in it. 2:30 going by that clock over there. If it's right. Come on, Lena. She sees a wee dog over there. So when this boy built the village, he called the village Learmount. He discarded the first two names. So Park wasn't in the name. You got the name of that road over there. Treigher. That was the name of this side. And he called the whole village Learmount, which is why we've got Learmount Resource Centre. So Park, something to do with pasture land or something, it means in Gaelic. School Lane. So this was a wee school down here, next to the church. We see the wee tractor here, boys. Is that wee tractor some job there? Look at that there. Oh, and he slipped. That's quite a job, that wee tractor there, boys. The wee seat and steering wheel and all on it. No tow bar right enough. The wee buggers will be chopping on the tow bar and putting on claims. So if you want to go on a wee tractor ride, the park's just to come. If I thought it was this far to the cattle grid, I wouldn't be bothered taping all this. It's just the snow. How do you get the snow in? See, if you meet somewhere, there's not many places to pull in. There's a great big deep drain there to the side. But you never won't meet many people. And by the time you see somebody way ahead, the first one to get any kind of gap will pull in. There, the cattle grid's coming up. The cattle grid is coming up. There's that boy over there, pulled in over there. Look, is he going to walk on us there, what? He must be away for a wee walk over the hills there, boys. There, the other's in the back seat with the girlfriend. It's quite a rough wee cattle grid. It's not the swanky ones that you get in England. It's just shake the house, Aki. You see, I'll go down 10 mile an hour. Where do you hear this thing here? 10 mile an hour coming up now. There's a 10 mile an hour cattle grid here. So this looks pretty new. You wouldn't want to go much past 10. Look at that there now, boys. Look at that. How many roads can you drive like this here? You need to be a big landlord, wouldn't you? Like big estate to have the privilege to be able to drive your Range Rover in a place with no fences. Well, if you come to park and you've got a car that moves, you can pretend you're a landlord on a big estate. Now the sheep's going to run wild here. I'll say they normally run wild on the normal road, but they're definitely going to run wild here. So you have to watch out for sheep.